Okay, I have to confess something. I am sitting in the bathroom right now, alone. Or wait, not alone. My cat is sitting in front of me, on the bath mat, with that look. You know that look? The one that says, I know exactly what you're doing in here, and I'm here anyway. I used to think that's just a cat, doing weird stuff. That's what cats do. I was wrong. What my cat is doing, what your cat is doing, has reasons. Real, documentable, genuinely touching reasons. And I'm going to explain them to you right now. So we can all sit here together and wonder why we ever thought the bathroom was a private space. Honestly, the bathroom was the one room in my apartment I had ever claimed as my own. Past tense. Very intentional. Ever since my cat moved in, it goes like this. I stand up. She opens one eye. I take 3 steps toward the hallway. She's already at the door before me. I close the door. A paw appears in the gap underneath. Sometimes both paws. Searching, probing, like I've hidden something in there that belongs to her. Most of us laugh it off. Typical cat? But at some point, I started wondering, what if this isn't random? What if this, and I say this with complete sincerity, is intentional? Spoiler, it is. And the reasons say more about our relationship with our cats than almost anything else they do. Reason 1, finally predictable. Here's something that personally got me a little bit. From my cat's perspective, I am an absolute mess. I change direction without warning. I pick things up and put them down. I sit, stand, sit again. I make noises for no apparent reason. I stare at a glowing rectangle and suddenly laugh at nothing. For a cat, an animal whose entire sense of safety depends on being able to read its environment, I am a walking inconsistency. But the bathroom? The bathroom is different. In the bathroom, I suddenly become someone who follows a routine. Same path, same door, same pause, no sudden turns, no surprises. Research on feline stress behavior consistently shows cats orient toward patterns. Predictability lowers baseline anxiety in ways that spontaneous interaction simply cannot. So what my cat thinks when I stand up is, finally, he's going back to that place. I know that place. I know that sequence. This is safe. I have been classified by my cat as far too chaotic, but at least okay in the bathroom. That's where I stand. Reason 2, the security detail. All right, we're inside. My cat has settled on the bath mat, and now she's watching, not me. She's watching the door. I noticed this at some point. She's not just sitting there. She's sitting there with purpose. Eyes on the door, body slightly turned, the calm professional energy of someone who has seen things. What I'm observing is actually a protective behavior. Cats in close bonding relationships show what's called positioning behavior. They place themselves between their person and points of entry. They monitor the surroundings when their human is in a vulnerable position. A quiet, closed, enclosed space is, from an evolutionary biology standpoint, exactly the situation where an attack is more likely. My cat has done the math. My cat has decided, I'm guarding this. I was never asked. The contract was signed without me. I pay the rent. She covers the entrance. Completely fair arrangement. If this is making your little bathroom bodyguard suddenly look a whole lot more professional, that's exactly what this channel is here for. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Reason 3, this space is now ours. Within about 30 seconds of us settling in, my cat begins the paperwork. The rub against the doorframe, the slow circuit around my feet, the deliberate lowering onto the bath mat with the energy of someone who has just made an important decision. What's happening here? Cats have scent glands along their cheeks, chin, and forehead. Every rub deposits pheromones, a biological marking. This space belongs to this. But, and this is the key detail, cats don't mark spaces they feel indifferent about. They mark spaces that matter to them, spaces that already carry the scent of someone they trust. So what my cat is doing translates roughly as, this space smells like us. It's safe. It's ours. Not mine. Not hers. Ours. The bath mat I bought for $9.99 on some online retailer is now officially shared territory. I did not agree to this. I was not consulted. It's ours anyway. Reason 4, this is where I'm at my best. My cat is a connoisseur of my attention. And the bathroom, it turns out, is where I deliver the best version of it. Out there, I'm distracted. Phone, laptop, thoughts that refuse to stop. My eyes move constantly. In here I'm present. I'm not going anywhere. I look down, and then, without realizing it, I look at my cat. I talk to her, in that voice. You know which voice I mean. The quiet, slightly ridiculous one you only use in private. The one you'd be embarrassed by in public. Oh, you again? What do you want now? Research on vocal communication between cats and their owners shows cats respond most strongly to a warm, personally directed voice. They distinguish it clearly from all other sounds in their environment. So I am, completely without knowing it, delivering a premium attention experience in a very small room on a daily basis. My cat has updated her calendar accordingly. I was not involved. Reason 5, they're checking if you're okay. This is the point that caught me off guard. Because it's not funny. Well, a little funny, but really, it's sincere. Cats read emotional states, not vaguely, specifically, through changes in your breathing, your posture, the particular way you move and sound. And the bathroom is the quietest, smallest, most distraction-free room in your home. No background noise, no other people. The clearest space for a cat to read you accurately. On difficult days, my cat follows me more closely, sits a little nearer, watches a little longer. That's not clinginess. Research on feline empathic behavior shows cats exhibit increased proximity seeking in response to detectable distress in their bonded person, moving closer, maintaining contact, offering presence, without demands, simply there. My cat, in the bathroom, is doing a welfare check. I always thought I let her in because she scratches at the door so persistently it's just easier. Turns out she lets me in, on her terms, in her way. So, the next time you stand up and hear the soft sound of 4 paws hitting the floor behind you, the next time she's already at the door, already on the bath mat, already sitting there with that look that says, I'm here. I have responsibilities. Now you know what's actually happening. You are predictable enough to be trusted. You are vulnerable enough to be protected. You are present enough to be connected with. And somewhere in the daily rhythm of your life together, this small, not particularly glamorous room has become one of the places your relationship lives. The fan club didn't choose the bathroom by accident. They chose it because that's where you are. And where you are is, apparently, exactly the right place to be. If this made you look at your little bathroom shadow a little differently, the next video is already there. And if your cat does other things you've always wondered about, it's probably in there too.